So if you wouldn't mind just shooting that over to our squad.
Yeah. So there's the button. Share.
The button.
And I was like, where's the button?
So blue charm sister activated. I'm just getting my gloves here. So today, for anybody that's watching the recap or just joining, the beautiful Danelle and I are going to be playing with Born Pretty Goodies. She's going to be swatching some amazing goodies that just came to her. And I wanted to do some fun with this Aurora non-stick hand gel and as well their brand new liners. So you just have to zoom back in, honey. Sometimes when you send it unzooms you. I always get frustrated when I've made a beautiful set and then it unzooms you and then you see it ruins the fourth wall. It's like, how rude.
All right, I think that should be good.
Oh, you're perfect.
Sweet.
Perfect.
Hi, Gina.
Gina, hi, honey. How are you doing?
Hi, hubby.
Okay, so before I get into all of the magic with this Aurora, that it clearly had a little bit of stick on it. There we go. It's like non-stick. The stick was from the other product that got on it. Now we're good. Look, okay, so have you seen this stuff? It's like
Priya. Hi, Sissy.
Hi, Priya. It wants to seal on me here.
Oh, so gorgeous.
Isn't that delicious?
Oh, I can't. Oh my God.
It's just so pretty. Okay, so we want to play with some non-stick gel today.
And I am going to finish swatching these reflective glass cat eye polishes. There's 4 of them left. Today we're doing it on clear tips. Because last week was the black ones.
Hi, Katie Cat. Yeah, I'm living for the clear.
Hi.
I was just wondering, is anybody else having auditory issues? I think Gina said that she is having a buffer wheel. So just want to make sure that everybody can see. Oh, look at all of the beautiful humans coming in. Okay, so this is my Aliana hand, and her little cuticles here are snatched, but I don't like to physically buff on here very much. So I hope this is not triggering to anybody, but I'm just going to remove this base here because you cannot adhere anything unless you rough up that surface.
Indeed.
It's just a hot mess express. Like it's not going to be good for you.
Alrighty. Just trying to get a good, healthy, but not
a
super
liberal
thick
amount
coat on there so we can cure it. Oh, I feel so much more alive today.
Oh, honey, I'm so happy to hear that.
The sister therapy is everything. I didn't have any prehistoric spawns of Satan waking me up at 3:30 in the morning. It's glorious.
Not the priest. I've been watching Fallout, so when you say that, I'm getting some interesting imagery of some big old cockroaches.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, those football bugs, that's what I call them. They're better known as stink bugs, but they might as well be. I mean, like, it's just all the nightmare fuel.
Oh, gosh. So Joe just asked a very important question. He said, why do you have to buff it to make it rough? So smooth surfaces are going to have trouble adhering to the product, and you can have lifting, peeling, all sorts of not fun things. You want this so that you have no pop-offs. So when you're I can stay, but I closed a video and saw you were on. Oh, you can't stay. That's okay, Katie Cat. I'm so happy you popped in, my love. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. So I'm just going to quickly rough these up and then we have to go with a base coat. So like if you were doing your natural nails, you would buff the area and cleanse that nail before you ever went in with like a base coat and your builder gel, acrylic, extension gel, like whatever you're using to extend your nail.
Yeah, gel needs a rough or sticky surface to adhere to.
That part. And like gel on gel is the thing to go, right? So that like inhibition layer, that sticky layer is a good thing for when you're applying that gel.
All right, let's figure out which side of the magnet is which.
Oh my god, I think Gina said that's terrifying when she saw me take out the tip. I'm sorry, I gave a trigger warning. But there's no way on this expensive hand that I am buffing on her. Like her cuticles are gorgeous and we're not having that happen. Okay, so Lily said, "Can you do dark bloody colors?" So Lily, we're actually going to have a true crime live in which we discuss a true crime case and in there you can see all the blood splatters. But today, baby, we are doing Cat Eye and Aurora. So there will be no bloody
Yes.
colors, but next time for sure. So
Oh,
Priya just said to you, Miss Danelle, how stunning that color
oh,
is.
thank you, Sissy.
She's like,
The
stunning?
cat eye is definitely much more reactive today. Hallelujah.
Oh my gosh, Gina said between that and the football talk today, I don't know. She's like, I came into something very interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely very interesting. Not a fan of those things.
Oh my gosh. I also think of like, do you remember that spider from Sweet Home?
Oh, Jesus. The
Oh my
giant
gosh.
nope.
Lily, I am melting right now. So I'm sorry for anybody that's joining that is being triggered right now. This is not a real hand. You do not do this to a real person. You cannot rip out those beds, but it does show you how realistic this looks. We've got an entire wrist here, ladies and gents. We've got a full hand, but yeah, this is a practice hand from Aliana. And the reason why I love this is I'm actually very allergic to acrylic. So there's all sorts of products that I cannot physically play with on my own hands. But with this pretty lady, that practice hand is boo creamy, beautiful. I want to jump through the screen and hug you. Thank you, sweetheart. This is the Aliana in Autumn. This is the Anais collection. So each one has been crafted from a different mold. And what's really interesting, like they have different collections. This is um this is their summer lifelike practice finger. So I really love their products. I think like it's so realistic, very fun to play with. Is that thing from Wednesday? Yes, it is, girl. It's thing's cousin or sister, Miss Autumn.
So I'm trying to see. Oh, yep, there's the shift.
Oh yeah, see? You
Hallelujah.
can see all of it.
Oh
If
my
you want to
God,
talk
it
about
makes me
thing, I
so
have another one.
happy.
This can be cousin thing.
Alrighty. On to the next one.
Oh my gosh. Joe's like, all work, no play. No, baby, this is called prep. And if you don't do good prep, all your things will pop off. So there is a reason for the season, my man. So I'm going to be going in with their rubber base gel. I'm going to go in very thin though, because it is more viscous. And it's really important that you cleanse that nail because you do not want that gritty surface.
All right,
So I
let's
have a
get to the
question. So
inches
I'm
of
going to be
it.
going into, I'm going to be using the beautiful Priya K's Nails sent me dual forms. Do you guys want to see stiletto or do you guys want to see these sexy squares? They're both pretty stunting. So we'll see in the
Oh,
comments, see what people think. But it is very fun to be able to use this Aurora nonstick gel with the dual forms.
oh, absolutely. You
And
know
it's
me, I'm a huge fan of stilettos.
right. So we already have one vote for stiletto. So y'all, you gotta vote your favorite shape, square stiletto.
Oh, yes, Priya.
Yes. So Gina was asking the question of what the importance of a rubber base coat. So rubber base coats actually add an additional strength. They make it so that your nails bend, but they do not break. Now, this is not foolproof. If you hit your hand, you do something, you can still have the chance of breakage, but it helps keep your length. Like, let me just quickly show for anybody joining. These are my natural nails. I've done, this is just like a mat right before I go in with like my design. But I find that the strength here is due to the rubber base coat. So that helps like huge. Okay, so we got 2 votes for the stiletto and 1 for the sexy square, as her husband likes to say. So he agrees. He says the same thing I do. The sexy
Also,
square.
thank you, Priya. That is the reflective cat eye number 2 on my phalanges. I saw that. I was like, oh my god, why is this color so stunning? I just fell in love with it. So that's what's on my phalanges today.
Like, honestly, your phalanges are just, oh. Did you get the Russian almond? I did not, sissy. I didn't, sweetheart. The Russian almond is one
Oh,
of the ones I'm so excited to play with. So without further
no.
ado, let me. So this stuff
Oh,
is quite thickums, so we're not going to want to use. But if you guys see, so do you see that that is that rubber formula that's going to add that strength to your nails. Oh, Priya is loving the color on your phalanges.
thank you, sissy. Yeah, I find myself like just playing with it in the light, just staring at it all day. I'm like, oh, purple blue, purple blue.
It's the shifts. Cat eyes are just so special.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
So Gina just said, that's awesome. I've never seen a rubber base used. So yes, you can use it under the base, like as the base for any of your enhancement or overlay needs. So that
Mhm.
is, your builder gels, your hard gels, your acrylics, poly gel, extension, like literally anything you're using. I love how Kovu just came up in the chat through the air because there was no hair and then there was.
He's like, hi, I'm here.
Love me.
So yeah, I think this weekend when I change up my polish, I'll probably do a different color. I just cannot get over the shift.
No, it's like shift happens.
Oh my, it
It's so
does. It
gorgeous.
really does.
Oh, Priya, if you
Oh,
could put the sister discount codes in, I can um pin that just so that anybody that might be inspired, like Mama did. So Miss Danelle actually was a beautiful audience member, and she was in that live when I was doing the Born Pretty, and she ended up buying so many goodies, and that's why we kind of made
oh
this like a
yes.
2 day event last week and this week.
Absolutely. I was like, I need all of the things. I saw you playing with the cat eyes and especially that holographic liner, and I was like, I need all of the things.
Oh
And I
my
love
gosh,
that Born Pretty, like, they're amazing quality, but they're just so freaking
affordable.
affordable as well.
Yes, it's like, especially I say when people are just starting out, it's like you need to look at these companies because I was actually pouring my money in the beginning into companies that were not good. And I wish I did try products like Born Pretty. And, there's just like so many companies that I would have preferred to invest my money in.
Oh, absolutely. It's the same thing for, I think, a lot of us, as a matter of fact. I know I'm definitely included in that list.
Okay, the final finger here. So Gina said she got one in the MG Advent calendar, but never used it. So yes, if you are trying to
Well,
build an apex with it, that's when you have to do cures in between. Like you can't just do all of it at once. It's too opaque to do something like that, but you can still build out things with it. You sure can.
absolutely.
Or if you want, you can just actually like just use that as that base and then build it out with a clear. Like there's so many different options that you can do, like a clear builder, a polygel, acrylic. Like if you
Yeah, and
prep.
even like a rubber base is also really good for like encapsulation without adding a ton of bulk as well.
Thank you. But the one that we were talking about is it's like a milky pink that was in the advent calendar. It
Oh,
it wasn't a clear, so but you could still like build out such a pretty nail with that.
absolutely.
Okay, so as we pop that in, I think Stiletto was the winner. Born Pretty lays down so much better. Yes, there's certain, like, what I don't like is when the consistency is so thin. I've had another brand that I had to use 7 layers. Like, this ain't no 7-layer dip, okay? Like, we don't need all of
Right?
that. To the beautiful humans that are here, we're sending so much love. The rubber for me was harder to control than the builder. Oh, interesting. I actually really love the consistency of the, but it definitely takes some finesse. Like, you have to get used to it. That's with any product. That's why it's so important to play with the science. Oh, thank you. She put it in. Let me pin that. So for anybody that would like to use our discount codes, we have, what do you mean message unpinned? Don't you do this to me? There we go, message pinned. Raven 10, Priya 10, Mama Does Nails 10. Some are almost tacky, yes, but the moment, like, the fun part is if you can lay that proper, go in with like a, let me grab one of my brushes here. So when you can go in with a striper, even though this one's trying to part the seas, um, and you use some of that product and you just, let me see if I can just grab our little hand model here. So even if you're doing something as small as this, you almost want to treat it like that builder. So, you apply that wetting layer. So you apply a thin layer with that entire bottle brush. Then you go back in, dip in, and then that's when you're going to want to go almost with like a bead or like a thicker amount of product and just slowly with that windshield washer motion, bring that all the way down like gel connects to gel, like follows. So if you're just staying connected with that gel, you can bring it all the way down, avoid those sidewalls. And then that is when you're going to grab a little bit of that product on this brush, go into your sidewalls, bring all of that, and flip your hand. And the
Yep,
gravity is going to do some of the heavy lifting for that apex and smooth everything out. So it's
absolutely.
it's all of the things. So I'm just going to
Quite magical.
quickly size one of these girls here. So now that we already have this rubber base coat. Do you see how,
Hi,
like,
princess. How are you
glossy that
doing,
is?
honey?
Oh, princess! Hi, babes. I love you. How are you doing? I love when you steal mom's phone.
It's so amazing.
Okay, so let's look through here. We've got a 3. I also find that each practice hand is going to be different. That's a little too small. So, for instance, the sizes that I'm sizing out right now are going to be different than Mama D's, but certain ones,
Yes.
like the middle finger, can be the same. It's usually a 3. What do we have here? We have a 0. I love that the numbers are on this. Got another 0.
I stole it twice today. You're so precious.
Oh my gosh. Oh, between that and then we have, I stole it twice. Gina Lord said, speaking of sidewalls, my mom has strangely high sidewalls. So what's really
Oh,
interesting is even Aliana, they sell a male practice hand. And what I like is like the proportions are different. So everybody's nails are different, right? And need different things. So that's part of the fun as well, is you're making like a customized experience.
absolutely.
So we're wanting to make sure this covers from sidewall to sidewall. That might be, I'm just gonna still look, maybe a 4. It's too large. How is everybody doing today, though?
Hopefully, everybody is having a beautiful Wednesday.
After all that talk of Cousin It and Wednesday,
Right?
we hope it's quite lovely. Yeah, this 3 is looking like it's gonna be the winner chicken dinner.
How is the weather where everybody's at? I know here it is beautiful weather, sunny,
Yeah,
60
surprisingly here it's
degrees
been
Fahrenheit.
raining. It's been raining and it's chilly, but like there's something magnificent about the rain here because we're so close to the ocean. So it's like that sea air. It's just delectable. So this is for anyone interested, NSG21. Oh my gosh, Mama, you made quick work of that swatching. Do you see how much better it is though when you can physically like see what you're doing? And that's why
Absolutely.
like it makes such a big difference.
Now I'm just thinking to myself, did I swatch this one already? Did I get my
Even
colors
if you
mixed up?
did, I know people are gonna be excited.
Oh my goodness. I was like, why does this look so similar? Sissy. Hubby was just asking what you're using right now. It is and it words are hard. Um a non-stick extension gel.
Okay, let me see. I didn't even see his comment come in. So this
Oh,
is a
he's sitting right behind me talking.
so this is non-stick extension gel, and you can use this to build out your nails. You can also use it like on top of tips and things like that, but I'm showing how without any tips, just using these dual forms, how you can create a nail.
I need to
So that
redisturb
is
these cuticles.
the non-extension gel.
Or particles, rather. For some reason, I lost the magnetic particles. I was like, I can't see it. Where's the shift?
Right? If ever that happens, that's usually when I do the reapply. I'm like, okay, girl, we going back into you because you doing the most.
Exactly. Oh, there you were.
Sun shining, 80 degrees Fahrenheit in southern US. Oh.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, Priya said I use the metal cuticle tool to flatten the nonstick gel. That's very smart. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that. I'm actually just dipping in with an application brush and a tiny bit of slip solution. You don't really need very much. If anything, with extension gel, you can generally form it with your hands. But I'm going in for like a very smooth, thin application here. So I'm just bringing the products down gently. Pressure and patting is your friend with extension gel.
Amen.
And I love that this gives you a little handle to work with. So you can just bring that down. So again, I'm working like very thin here. I think I need a small little bead, so I'm just going to. I usually have like a really nice metal tool like Priya's talking about, but I'm actually just going to use the end of my tweezers here. Just, of course, cleanse that beforehand.
This one
Oh,
is a beauty.
Tina! I hope that you have the best trip to the park with Caitlin.
Oh.
What did you say, beautiful mama?
Oh, I said this one, the shift is eluding me.
Oh my gosh, sometimes I feel like it just wants to run away.
Like this one is a very subtle shift. And it is just wanting to hide.
To subtly run away.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I see you. You're there, but you're very faint. But that's okay. We're going to get her into the lamp.
Okay, so I think we've got this where we want her.
Shyly taking her time to go shift.
Right? She's just gently shifting, shift
Just a
happens.
little bit. It does. She feels like she wants to shift. But,
Let's see this Aurora. Do you guys see this?
oh, so magical.
Sometimes I have to turn off the light, like just so you can see how freaking gorgeous she is. I need to make sure I have my little flash cure
Oh,
because
yes.
I don't have one of those flower lamps, and that's really like the thing you need.
It worked for me.
Work, Hunty.
All right. I wonder. Oh, Sissy, I found the light.
I found the light.
I get found the light.
I always giggle at that song because I think it sounds like wrapped up like a douche in the middle of the night.
Oh my God, with the light on. Oh, okay. Here we go. It shows up so much more.
See? That's what I'm talking about, where you can get that double shift.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so freaking beautiful.
So I'm going to just quickly take that now that it's flash cured and put that into the lamp.
Let's turn it off. I did I not have this last time? Lord love a duck.
See? Okay, so you see how you get the marble and it literally, like, you can see all of the cat eye shifts, all
Oh,
of the magic. That's why I
so
said, like, sometimes
stunning.
it's so funny how we have to have our desk set up so you can truly see.
Are you talking about this one, hubby? Or this one?
Because there's like, I think that one almost looks like coppery sunshine, and then the pointer finger looks red, and it's like, oh, it's juicy.
So juicy. I was about to put another coat on. It's like, no, it's time to top coat these bad guys. Ring finger. Okay.
Or sorry, yeah, that would be the ring finger. I was only seeing the three, so it looks like close up,
Gotta love a good zoom.
right? A good zoom moment. Okay, so one of the
Yippee.
most satisfying things about this is that pop off. Look at that.
Oh, yes. Pure magic.
So I'm going to shape that in a moment, but we're going to move to that middle. So also, Joe, you were asking about the importance of like roughing it up and like the base coat and stuff. So if you don't have a proper, you haven't roughed and prepped the surface and you go in with that base, when I apply any pressure here or try to file or anything, the entire nail will slide off, pop off. Hi, Tara Nicole. How are you
Hi,
doing, sissy? Let's go for the bigger one. Yep, that looks perfect. Because we're also going to be doing, like, we're going to add a little bit of product and do shaping and stuff. So we just want as close to a perfect fit as possible. So we're going to dip
yes.
back into this non-stick.
The focus is real.
Joe's like, that would be tragic. Like, you don't want all your hard work to just slide off, right? So
Oh,
that
God.
prep is so key.
I
Tara
would
Nicole
cry.
said, I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys?
Feeling
So,
fabulous today.
right? We had to fight the pain, but
Yes,
we are succeeding in that the war, the battle, the great battle of
absolutely.
2024.
Dealing with some color therapy and sister therapy and cat eye therapy. It's just all of the magic.
Mhm. It's everything we needed.
Most definitely.
So I'm
As
just applying some pressure to bring this down.
it just moves so flawlessly. I love it so
Doesn't
much.
it? I really love it. Just always have to make sure I'm firm because I don't want it to fall out of my hand here as I'm applying pressure.
Oh, the shift.
As we like to say, shift happens.
I wish this,
There's
I
some of this
wish you
excess.
guys could see like what I'm seeing in real life. The shift is like so much more intense.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So you can already see it very gorgeous right now. But sometimes I'll even turn off my ring light and just have like this flash, as you can see here. Like
Oh,
I'll turn off my
yeah.
ring light right now. Whoop. And then usually if this was like a cat eye or aurora, you get that like supreme the shift shifts.
Oh, so stunning. I don't even have the flash on my phone, but
Right? No, that's
just
just
the
all coming
natural
from
light glow. Oh
the
my
ring light
goodness.
and Born Pretty's amazing products. Yeah, Born Pretty has some revolutionary stuff. Like I wanted to make sure I got to play with their liners and the liquid chrome, the last live we did, because that's one of my favorites from them. I also love what you
Absolutely.
got, which is the glass reflective cat eye.
And I love like now that the ring light is off, you can see that reflection, the reflective bit.
Yes. Yes, so that's why I said like sometimes it's nice to show the
Oh,
foam flash as well because it's like you almost get 5 different colors there.
it's so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get that back on.
And it's really important, like you guys see me going back and forth here. I want to make sure it's so smooth so that like I don't have to even worry about the underside of the nail, just mostly filing and like perfecting the rest. Because if you are not, if you work bulky here, you're gonna have to go in with your e-file and try to
Absolutely.
fix what you've done. What have you done?
Let's see. Now that I've swatched the other four colors, I feel like I want to do a little play about with some designs.
Right? It's like the Raven Alexa can come in. It's like, you have 27 minutes remaining on your live.
Let's just get some more tips out.
Yes, Gina, Pain Sisters Unite.
Absolutely.
It is for real. Ooh, now we don't want to lose that. The only thing that's hard is extension gel. You see a lot of creators using their fingers, and that's because like you don't get the stick back that I'm getting with the gloves, but your sissy's allergic, so we got to make it work the way we can make it work.
Indeed. I'll have to excuse Phoenix. She's just changing her flanges.
Oh my gosh.
She didn't want to do it on camera. She's shy.
Right? Meanwhile, Autumn here is just like, sure, show all the things, and people are terrified. Okay, going with the underside.
Work with me.
Work with me, not against me, please.
Right? Help a sister out.
And I can go back in and build the little cuticle area. I'm just trying to get our tips going here.
Oh, that one's not gonna work. There we go. Oh, and look at that. She's back.
Ooh!
New outfit on and
Oh, great
everything.
pause. Thank you. She said, guys, like the live. You're a sweetheart. I'll make sure I give you a follow before the end of this.
All right.
That's Heather. Oh, hi, Heather. She said you can use it as an extension. Yes, that's what this is for. So Aurora non-stick hand extension gel. So I am just literally just grabbing these beautiful stiletto dual forms that Miss Priya sent for me, and I am just building out some magic. Oh, the rain is affecting my head like crazy.
Oh, it's crazy what weather does to our bodies. It just blows my mind. Hubby snaps his finger. He goes, "Oh, depression."
Oh my gosh, stop this.
He's definitely not wrong.
Nope, he's not. Okay, let's see here. Let me just quickly get this third girl and then we'll snap her off. Okay, so she's too big. This is like the Goldilocks. We want the just right.
Indeed. Need the baby bear.
Oh, that part. So sometimes you do have to move up. So like I'm going to have to move up on this nail and just fill in the rest because I can't find that perfect fit, but we want to make sure it's sidewall to sidewall. So that's going to be the next one. And that is in size 2. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, Heather said, hi, everyone. Actually getting to catch her live. It's so amazing to have you, honey. It's like, she's like, I'm used to
Indeed.
just seeing the video when it's all done, but it's nice to be able to interact and be there with our sisters.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me just put this. We don't want her to fall.
I know most of the time when you're live, I'm at work.
Right? That's like almost every time. So see here, I was just applying pressures to the side, and that just comes right off, and we have our second nail there.
It's so
I'm gonna
beautiful.
check to see if this is a better fit.
Pure magic.
Yeah, this does seem to be a better fit, so we're gonna go right back in with the same. I love the viscosity of this. So I like to create 3D art with this. Like it's so fun to move and to use. But it's
Yay!
also fun to make extensions. My baby. Hi, sweetheart.
All right, let's see what we can do with some of this magic.
Oh my gosh. Joe is so cute.
We're just going to go for a Wing It Wednesday.
Right? Very much a Wing It Wednesday moment. So this is really fun for people that don't essentially like want to play with tips or adding that. Like you can create all the length you want with these. And I've also seen people that double up on this to make an even longer nail. So there's just the options are endless.
Absolutely.
Thank you
I don't
for
know
all the
what we're
likes,
doing here, but
everybody. You guys are amazing. Okay, so we're just. I might be going live tomorrow because I have a friend that wants to get her nails done. So I think
what?
we're doing a French. So we'll probably end up going live with that.
Oh, I love that.
I hope the customers are good to you and you can actually be there.
Right? It's definitely coming into the time of season where we're getting busier and busier. And I can only imagine what's going to be like this summer.
Mm-hmm. You're like, I can feel it in my bones.
Right?
Okay.
So incredibly thankful that everything is like within my reach.
Yes, that's usually what I try to do too, to just make life a lot easier.
Let's see. Got the brush clean. I think, I don't know, I'm not super confident about it.
About what, love?
Oh, I was gonna try and draw like multiple lines and then manipulate the magnet particles. And then I was
You can
like,
actually you can do it one at a time. You can take your flash cure. You can do it in certain areas, like if you're doing a swirl technique or stuff like that. It's very free to whatever feels right for you, the artist, my love.
yeah. I was like, I don't feel quite confident enough that I'm not gonna bump into her or another line. So, we'll just do this one at a time.
Trying to stick to my darn gloves. How rude.
Is not what we need. There we go. Cure it for at least. Do a little flash cure. Get a contrasting color.
Oh, Joe said absolutely beautiful. Gina said I lost my
Oh,
natural right pointer finger today. Well, the
oh
length of
no.
it. Oh, you can do you have any builder gels or you can use builder gel, poly gel, extension gel to create these. Do you have dual forms or like paper forms?
Oh, almost forgot about the flash cure. I'm
Oh my gosh.
just sitting here like, do do do. Oh, she's in the lamp. Okay.
Oh damn.
Oh, let's see here.
Kovu's here entered the chat again. There we go.
Oh my heavens.
Are you seeing? Oh yes. See? I can already tell that you are going to be so inspired and playing with all of the things.
Lord. Oh, oh, she pretty.
You have paper forms. So yes, with the paper forms. So let me see if I can just quickly get a let me get a pointer here so I can show you on the practice hand. Okay, pinky, ring, thumb. Of course, the one I want is going to be all the way in the bottom. Pointer.
Naturally.
Naturally. Why make things easy? It's supposed to be a scavenger hunt.
Right?
Okay, so while
Like
that's in
work for
the
it.
lamp, I'll just quickly show you Gina. Because there's actually like you have to cut the form to your nail so that you don't get like you get like a full connection. If not, you'll have a space in between your natural nail and the enhancement, and that's just recipe for a lot of not fun things.
Indeed.
Okay, so we have this girl now. 1 second, I'll just quickly show you, and we'll go back into the magic. I love these questions because there's certain things that I wish I knew ahead of time. So we live and we learn. Here's a paper form. These are the butterfly forms. Okay, so I'm just going to. That's why I'm curious about the rubber base and builder gel Okay, yeah, so my middles always break. And actually, sadly, this one did have like a small crack here, so I did fix her up. But if you have like a full, like if you've completely ripped this off and you want to create a new extension, that's what this is good for. So, firstly, I've got to make sure I've got my scissors close. You pop out the center. It's for added strength for the tip, depending on how like long you're building it out. Now, this is going to be like your natural nail. So I'm going to pull this a little bit so there's just a little extra there. Okay, so you would take your nail and you want to kind of size it here. So as you see, you're going to need to cut that. So those notches there, you're going to want to take your scissors, go into that second, and I think it was this notch, and then you're going to want to do some surgery here. Let me just tear this open so I can have some more movement.
Just a
Okay,
lot of moving
so
parts.
once you get in there, you're going to want to do your cut. So essentially, you've created a custom area so that this is like sits very flush on your nails. I need you to come to Georgia and remove my fingernail and do it for me. I love you. Okay, so this actually, I can do like a little bit more of a cut here, but you want it to fit as flush here as possible so that when you have this, it's sitting flat. So, and then you can just build out your nail. But you want this to be as like flush here as possible so you don't have space. Oops, as this falls. But yeah, you can continue to customize that until you have like that perfect seamless fit and it's flat, and then you just build out that nail. So that's where you'd put all your products, but you'd still want to rough up that surface, put that base coat, and then go and build that out. I hope that was helpful, honey. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you should benefit from it. You get to learn a new thing. That's what I always take any kind of broken nail or anything like that. You're like, okay, well, now I get to figure out how to fix this. I think we become very good at troubleshooting things as nail artists.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're just going to go with that final one, and then I'm going to put more product here, obviously, but we want to make sure those side walls are covered. So you want that perfect.
Thank you, Priya.
I was about to say Priya's complimenting your beautiful work, honey.
Yeah, this is like,
Okay, this is the
just
final one.
mess around and see what we can come up with.
The extension gel is so pretty. So this is what the amazing thing is. Like with prep as well, we're only 48 minutes in and I've almost done 4 fingers. So this helps like speed up the process if you were working on yourself, you could build out your nails so quick without having to worry. And then that's when I like to go in with a little bit more product to build out your nail so it's perfect. But you've essentially given yourself an extension with your product instead of having to faff around with tips and all of that stuff. Just going to apply some firm pressure here. I meant the trauma of you removing the poor girl's finger. Oh my gosh, stop this. That's Autumn's specialty. She doesn't get hurt. She's not like regular humans. She says it's okay. I'd prefer it because I don't want you to tear up my silicone. Because trust me, when you see how hefty priced these practice hands are, you will gladly rip out that nail bed just to make sure you prep it because no thank you.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay, we got her ready. Faff around and find out. Oh my god, I love that.
Indeed.
Instead of fuck around and find out. That's hilarious. I can't wait to shape these. We must have autumn silicone at all costs. Yeah, no, we must protect it. You're right. It's not a joke.
No, definitely not.
No jokes detected. It's a serious
She is
matter.
worth her weight in gold.
For real. Okay. What I love is like the suction of it. It's like it does a lot of the work for you. It's like an assistant. Just gonna bring down some of that product here.
Let's turn this ring light off here. Oh, there you are.
You saw the shift you were looking for, honey?
Yeah. All right, let's get that in the lamp. Oh my god. I love hubby's sense of humor. Like, what the
Something
hell have you
otherworldly. That's what she's done.
done?
Okay, let's pop that in. Now we can do some definition. I just can't believe the response today. This live has been absolutely everything. Gina said, Danelle, you are a magician.
Thank you so much, honey. That really means a lot. Hubby says, Raven, you have no idea how hard it is to stay quiet.
Oh gosh, you're so cute. I could so see him like just like locking himself in the bedroom just to start saying things.
Well, he's right now, he's sitting literally right behind me. It's just
It's
so
like
freaking
unless
precious.
you want to be a part of the show, you can go ahead and say whatever you'd like.
Right?
I
Yeah,
nobody's
for a
what's
while
it
he was
called?
sitting outside and
We're definitely not censoring you, honey bun. We love your questions and your just all of the things. Okay, let me pop this girl off. Ah, oh, so satisfying. And look at that. Let me just, even though she's not shaped yet or all of the product on, like, oh, that is just crazy. So pretty. Shift happens.
I don't know what we're doing with this now, but I'm having fun with it.
That's all that matters.
All right, let's see here. Let's turn on that flash. Let's see. Oh, Lord help me.
Oh, sister. Okay, that one nail almost looks like a DNA double helix turned into all of the magic. Like, that's just so pretty.
Thank you. I want to play around with these more and see what kind of multiple color shift we can get going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's the part of the dynamic nature of that magical stuffs. So this is another thing, Joe. If I did not prep when I'm filing firmly, that's it. All my hard work is done. Okay, prepare to be triggered. I'm just gonna pull it out over here. I was like, I see a part and I'm gonna tear up her damn silicone, and I'm not for that.
No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no bacon.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
I love watching the filing process. It's so satisfying.
Right? I'm so impressed with like the strength of this extension gel.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's like you can definitely file that with your whatever, like like a hand file. Like you don't need something that's extensive. She's like, you did it again.
All right. Let's see.
But what's cool about Oleana is they started off like a as a prosthetic company, so they were making prosthetics for like people that needed it. So that's why I feel like their extensions and stuff go so far and beyond like their practice hands.
Totally forgot to get a palette out, so I'm just like dipping this little baby brush right onto the frickin' bottle brush. Get her loaded up.
Get her loaded and ready.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've got the base here. I'm going to start adding more to her, but I'll cleanse first. When you get the chance, baby, can you get me some more alcohol?
Dropped the magnet. I don't know which side is which. Oh, there you are. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, of course the camera's not picking it up. Rude.
Oh.
Well, we're getting her into the lamp nonetheless.
Got our ASMR moment. As
Oh,
Danelle says, if they're not
uh-huh.
weapons, then I don't want them. So we're
Exactly.
just we're making sure we got them weapons activated. My brother is hosting a baseball tournament this weekend for special needs children to help raise money and build sport utilities for that meet their needs. Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
that's
God.
amazing. I love that. Your brother's doing amazing work. Oh my gosh. Like the file, like she's just so pretty. Okay, let's get this one. Oh, thank you, baby. I love you. What are you eating? Mmm. Oh my god. Mhm. Mhm. What made you want to make butter chicken? Oh, baby, you answer my dreams.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. That sounds like heaven.
Mhm. Miss Bria has a recipe. Oh gosh. Mm. Oh, that's so good. Oh, the seasonings on that. So I love this is like a really good test. I'm really happy, baby. Um, to show you guys the strength of also this extension gel, because as you see, I'm just brutalizing her so we can have her sharp as a freaking knife. But we having no issues with any product falling, nothing. Look at that! I did tear up my my gloves though. No glove, no love.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, she's sharp. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one. I can't be there. I'll be weeping. I know, honey. But your brother's amazing. And I really hope that everything goes amazing during that event. So obviously, if this was on a client's hand, I would have no issue buffing and I would be very careful. But there's just something so scary about this hand here. And I've seen how easy it is to tear up the cuticles, which realistically, on a human, obviously, you have to be just as careful. But I can't
Oh,
describe to you
absolutely.
how much more easy it is to kind of get around. Just the final one here. Trying not to pull it out to trigger Miss Gina. This is the only safe pull-out method that will not get you pregnant. Okay, so we just hit our hour. So I know Miss
Yes.
Danelle she has some very important business to attend to. So I will definitely be going live another day to finish the design and to show you a little bit more of this application process. Because now this is where it gets really fun and we just add a teeny bit of magic to it. Because as you see, like if we go on the sides, there is a little bit of product. Obviously, I'll want to put a little bit of products here. We want to strengthen all of those areas and make these nails as strong as possible. But we were able to get her going at least. She has her length. Now we just got to build out everything else and then just do a very fun design. And I can't thank you enough. I love the she
I was like, I don't
gorgeous.
know if the camera's picking this up, but
Oh, the
I know
camera's
you
picking up
are a
all of the
fan of
things.
this. Definitely gonna have to play around with some more designs.
Oh yeah, the products are just so good. You've got to play around with all of the designs.
Yeah. I wanna do some playing around with like layering of the colors, the different shifts and stuff like that. This was so much fun, Sissy. Thank
This
you
was
so
so much
much.
fun, and I got like a huge amount of this base done. So the second live is just going to be smooth. But I
I
can't
love
thank you
it.
guys enough for coming into today's video and live
Absolutely.
with Miss Danelle. And
Thank you
we were
so
so happy to be able
much.
to feature Born Pretty products. So that was absolute everything. We love you. And
Love
I'll
you,
just
sending
do
so much
a
love,
quick
sisters.
right? A quick roll call for all the beautiful humans that were in today. Priya, Gina, Heather, Joe, Gina, Lee, Grey Paws, Tara Nicole, Boo Creamy, Katie Cat Nails, Ice Spice. I don't know, I probably did say Priya already. We've got all of the beautiful family, so we love you. Thank you oh so much,
Love you
and we
so
will see you
much.
very soon. I love you, Sissy. You slayed. Those
Bye.
colors are so beautiful.
I love you, Sissy.
I love you, gorgeous. Talk very, very soon.
Definitely.
Bye, my loves.